Already today's city challenge: withdrawal, stealth, heavy bags, hidden detection bars, and no lockpicks. So there are a few infuriating things about this challenge. It's hidden detection bars and no lockpicks, and I suppose they're all fine, but there's one far more frustrating and infuriating thing than all of that. It's heavy bags. Even though it's purportedly easier, but regardless of that, it's heavy bags, it's withdrawal, there are 6 bags, and well, 6 bags is a lot of bags to move, which generally isn't a great thing. But regardless, we could always try getting a disguise, which would be... Look, this would be hilarious if I can just lure the employee. Actually, that's not great, that's arguably worse. I've stacked up a lot of people here. That is a lot of people in the bank. That is genuinely a huge amount of people in the bank here. But I would like to keep this one employee. So if the others could just, that's... Well, I mean, if one person could stay, that'd be great. I do not want the guard though, unfortunately. That's not a great... Well, look, as long as people keep moving. Alright, we're not doing this anymore. That's just absurd. We're just not going to do that. And we're just going to close the door and pretend it never happened, since clearly... Well, I mean, clearly something unusual is happening over there, and I fear that if I were to actually take out a disguise over there, that would end quite badly for me. So instead, we're just going to lure that employee instead. And not you over there. Unfortunately not. So now, hopefully, the employee's actually walking over here, because otherwise it would have meant that I wasted my time, so... We're just going to attempt that again, since... Well, I mean, of course we will, why not? I mean, one metric is the guard over there moving. And then that employee should move relatively soon after. Which is nice and all. But now, we're just gonna let a guard go over here. We're not gonna take him out since it's probably not a good idea. And we're just gonna take out the employee instead. So we're just gonna have the employee walk all the way over here. We're just going to ignore the completely absurd 5 employees that were there for some reason. 5 or so, maybe 6, and maybe there's one guard. Whatever. It doesn't really matter anymore. Now you put your hands up, and if you could just go all the way over there, that would be absolutely fantastic. And that's the disguise sorted after 2.5 minutes. Well, most of it awkwardly standing in the stairwell and being extremely confused as to how we suddenly got that many people over there, which probably wasn't what I expected, and probably wasn't what anyone expected, but regardless, we're just gonna go through here. Through here. And I mean, hey, a key card, so we're just gonna take that. Not get seen by the guard over there. And then we can just start checking, which... I could check what color the box is inside there, but... I'd much rather not. And I'd also much rather not get caught right now, so if I could just stay over here and have a bit of peace and... Well, effectively just not get caught in general. That'd be great. But also I know exactly where... I'm not going up there. No thank you. I mean, we're already up there, but I'm not going to go closer to the room that's above over there. Since that's clearly a horrible, horrible idea. Well, I mean, we know one thing here. The box is over there. And it's the blue one, so if we do need it, we could end up just using it. It'll go just fine, there's no reason not to. And we might as well, so... But regardless, we're just gonna grab that keycard again. And now go upstairs, and that should theoretically be the server room. And we'll see which objective it is. Why are you still here? Sorry. No, just leave. Hello there, other guard. There's nothing suspicious going on here. Please do not, well, be concerned at all. Since there's... I'm sorry. Did a guard tell you to wash this? No, we're not doing that. I'm opening this door. I'm going inside, and you're just going to not care at all. And it'll go just fine. So, we're gonna open this up, and we'll see what happens. It shouldn't be too complicated, unless it's the objective that requires inspecting every single box. Well, that's great. That's just fantastic timing. I mean, if we're feeling like it, we could always just start by going in here and checking the camera operator's room, since this is interesting. It could be the one. It'll be really funny if it's the one. It is the one, which I guess works out perfectly fine, and we're just going to not question it at all since, well, I mean, it's literally the first try. And it does make things quite simple. So we can just do that. We can open this up over here. And then, well, we could just pay him a visit, but let's not do that for now. And we'll just wait for, well, the meeting with the manager, which presumably will be happening now. But actually, now that I think about it, I'm probably not gonna wait. Let's actually wait. We can just wait over here, awkwardly, in the corner, and after the manager meets, well, after the manager meets Ryan Ross or Alex Shaw, whoever it is in this case, probably Alex Shaw, we could find out. Alex Shaw, please do not pay any concern to this, continue walking. Just keep walking, alright? It's not that complicated. And then we show up over here. Hostage, everyone. And I need to get this open since that's kind of part of how heavy bags is slightly mitigated, since otherwise we'd be moving it for a very long time. But now that the vault's open, we won't have too much time before the employee shows up, but regardless, we're just going to quickly get a camera over here, and then afterwards, well, we can knock everyone out since it's not a takedown limit. Then we can go over here, place a few breaching charges, and then just start moving the cash, which, it's still heavy bags, it's still going to be frustrating, but we'll see what happens. That's effectively it. So we're just going to go through here, just start running, and we'll have at least, well, maybe a little bit less than a minute to move all of the bags, which hopefully will go well. It might not. It's once again still heavy bags, and well, overall, I really do hope it goes well, because otherwise we're not really going to be in for a good time, especially when we're trying to hostage the employee. Which doesn't really make things very simple. But also there are literally bags on the floor right now, which I mean I guess I could just bring. And I'd be fine with it. It's still heavy bags, it is still extremely slow. But we can finish moving the rest. We could go over there. There's probably going to be a few more bags, but at the same time I'd be a bit concerned about the employee showing up. So I might just want to be here for a bit. And if you're going to move away, then I could too. And we can just hope that the employee doesn't run outside fast enough. Which I guess can do just fine. No one's going to show up. We're going to need to quickly do this. We're going to have to quickly go over here. And we need to quickly get out of here. And that's the daily challenge in just under 7 minutes and 30 seconds. Well, I mean, hopefully the employee doesn't show up now. Cheers, everyone. Have a great time.